Do you gang bang? Gang gang, gang gang. And we are live. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to another Rebels Capital, aka Connectivity with Success. And yes, today's the 1st of June 2026. As usual, we're going to talk about what's going on in the stock market, forex market, cryptos, bonds, and just to make it simple to understand. If you like the video, man, please don't be afraid to please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go. Let's go. So, like I said, today is the what 1st of June 2026. So as you can see today, everything is not it's a bit shaky. It's mixed signals today. Nothing is like straightforward, but overall, the stock market is strong. It started on a strong note for June. The futures today are tied to the Dow Jones averaging around, which are up basically 0.3%, while the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100 rose by 0.2%, 0.2 to 0.1% respectively. So yeah, man, overall what happened was in May is that the stocks wrapped up in a strong May with three major indexes closing at an all-time high on Friday on a monthly basis. And also the Nasdaq just jumped more than 8%, S&P 500 jumped 5%, Dow Jones jumped basically 3% for overall of May. So everything was positive, everything was Gucci right there. And then moving on today, moving on, as you can see here, even the Nikkei 225 is also up 0.9%. FTSE 100, that's the UK index, is up as well. No, it's down actually 0.67%. The Hang Seng, which is the Chinese index, is up by 0.86%. So overall, it's still positive due to that US and Iran ceasefire. For now, nothing has happened. No one has reported. Trump keeps on there. What you call this? 13 in them, but like it's like every time he does that, they don't answer. It's like one of those. That's cute, man. Yeah, man. That's what's happening most of the times on that front. And then today we're gonna talk about the biggest winners, top gainers today was, as you can see here on the screen, it was Salesforce, IBM, Nvidia, Microsoft, and Chevron. So overall, let me try to explain just the one. So the Nvidia one climbed because of the unveiling of a new processor for personal computers. This has reinventions of the computer is as a big deal as the reinvention of the cell phones into what we might know as smartphones. So yeah, man, that's what he said in a forum, if I might call it that, forum event that he hosted. And then, by the way, Nvidia is the biggest company in the world so far, so far behind Apple. And the other one is IBM, the computer company. Is that on Friday, IBM went higher because of the CEO of Nvidia, Johnson, unveils plans for a new AI computer chip. So yeah, man, overall that was because of Friday. And then one of the biggest thing or the stories was a company called Tyler Morrison. Let me try to type it here. Tyler Morrison. It's a Tyler Morrison. It's more of like a real estate company. This is one of the biggest stories of like the week. Tyler Morrison, yeah, man. So they build houses and units. Look at the shit. It flew like a kite. Yeah, man. This is up now. Currently sitting at 71. $71. It's up 22%. So people bought this before the market opened, actually. That's what happened. So overall, the story behind this one is because of what you call this? The home builder agreed to be acquired by Halfway, which is Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's company, for $6.8 billion. That's one of the stories today and the week, basically. That is one of the biggest one. This is bought by not Warren Buffett exactly, but his new predecessors, because I think Warren Buffett is retiring or something like that. Yeah, so he handed the torch down to another guy. So yeah, man, biggest move of the day. And then the other move today was a company called Tembine Diabetes. Here's the actual company name. This one was up by 8% pre-market. The reason why this one is up actually is because of a bank rating. Look at that, bro. Like more or less, it's like these banks can pump any stock they feel like they can, technically. Yeah, man. If you do it, it's called some sort of if a normal investor, it's kind of illegal to do that. It's like pump and dump. So when the bank does it, it's legal. But when a person promotes a company like that, it's called a pump and dump. So overall, you're gonna get fined or jailed. One of the two depends how how excessive your charge is. But yeah, man, fucking weird anyway. But anyway, this now this stock is currently sitting at $19.79. It's up by 14.88%. So yeah, man, Wells Fargo was promoting this upgrade. So yeah, man, they put a price tag of $21 from where it is right now. So it's currently sitting at 19. Wells Fargo's analysts claim that this might go to 27 from 21. So yeah, man, that's what happened here with the biggest winners. Biggest winners. And then moving back, I want to show you the biggest losers. So yeah, man, the biggest losers here, there were actually much more. Let me see here. One of them was Intel. Intel, which for years dominated the PC, right, chip market, fell more than 6% because of Nvidia's new AI chip reveal and cuts directly into Intel's core market. So yeah, man, this one is one of them right here, right there. But now it reduced the losses. The losses are much lesser now. Yeah, man, Intel was the biggest loser because of Nvidia, their competitor. And then the next one was Qualcomm. Qualcomm is literally directly competing with Nvidia as well. Qualcomm is the company that was making all the chips for every iPhone in the world. This was the company Qualcomm. It's down now by 7%. So ever since they got out that deal, they became more powerful and bigger. Ever since they stopped producing chips for Apple, funny enough. Yeah, but yeah, they are also in competition with Apple, with Nvidia. And then the next one also got down because of those news was AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. Gotta love this company. But this one now, they don't compete with Intel anymore. They they don't compete with them anymore because now they are bigger than Intel at this point. They are more popular into the gaming space. Advanced micro devices. Yeah, in terms of gaming, they make all the games much more efficient. Looks better, obviously. It's quicker than before. So yeah, man, this is the company. Laptop, every laptop and computer systems, you'll see it has the company logo right there with AMD. Yeah, man, they making record breaking shit right there. And then another company that dropped today was a company called Wolf Speed. Wolf Speed as well was down by 8%. Reasoning behind that, I can't find the reasoning actually. I think I might find it here. So those Wolf Speed and Apple was one of the two. Damn, bro. This is current price is sitting on 50, down 14%. They selling the shit out of this company. Yeah, man. So someone out there doesn't want this company to win. The fuck? So yeah, man, this is Wolf Speed. It's down 14%. It's down bad, bro. It's down quite bad today. Yeah, man, that's one of the companies. Wolf Speed and Apple. Apple was just down by 1%. I don't fucking know why this thing is doing this. But yeah, man. Um that's about it in terms of those stocks. Yeah, man. Though, so overall, just to simplify it, what's actually going on in the US stock market is that the core theme is in Nvidia's new AI PC chips disrupting the existing PC semiconductors ecosystems and drawing share from incubate suppliers and competition. So Nvidia on its own, it's kind of like it's kind of fucking with every company that's making chips as well, basically. So yeah, man, that's how big Nvidia is, bro. It's big. This company is quite big. And then moving on to your like earnings report, we are expecting earnings report from Broadcom, CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is a cyber company, cybersecurity company. Lululemon, that is the clothing brand. Five Below, retail company, and Macy's, another retail company. And then moving on to economic calendar, there's been nothing as yet. So, but overall this week, let me see. Overall this week we are expecting Charles numbers, which is the job opening, ISM manufacturing, ADP employment numbers, and the weekly jobs claims, right? So we're expecting those four. Yeah, man, we're expecting those four this week. That's about it in terms of what you call these economic calendar and economic and earnings report. And then moving on this week is your IPOs. Expecting a company to go public for the first time by the name of Applied Aerospace and Defense. So yeah, man, they will be on the what you call this NYSC, the New York Stock Exchange, on the 3rd of June. Pricing at 18 to 21. Basically rising $634 million. So yeah, man. So this one is a company that supplies highly engineering systems for space and defense technology companies. So yeah, man, that's a good one as well. And we're still waiting on that SpaceX company. Yeah, man, SpaceX is another one we're expecting. And then let me see. That's about it on those ones of what you call these. Let me show you. I just wanted to actually show you the company AMX. Yeah, man, it should be somewhere here. A. Okay, it's not covering. Oh, here we go. Here's the company I was talking about actually. Yeah, yeah. So this is the company that's going public. Yeah, man. This is one of like out of those 10. A lot of Wall Street people are waiting for because of the macro conditions right now. So yeah, man, it's a supply of all of that. And then the rest of them are just random companies actually. Yeah, man, we're just waiting for SpaceX actually. This one. This is the one, 12th June. Still far away though. So yeah, man, we're still waiting for this one. This is gonna be like the biggest one so far. And then moving on to other news is this company. Let me just break it down into detail, right? The Tyler, the Tyler. Let me see. Here we go. Tyler Morrison Home. There we go. So Tyler Morrison Home is like the biggest news of the week because of the company that bought them. These guys have been loading cash for the last 2 years. So far they have around $39 billion. $39 billion that they can use to their disposal. So why this one specifically so important is because of um it's a weird one because um Hathaway agreed, right, to acquire the home builder Tyler Morrison, right, in a 6.8 billion dollars deal, right? So this is deepening their conglomerate bet on the housing market. So a lot of people are saying the housing market there's still a bubble, something is wrong in the housing market, but Hathaway is quadrupling the investment into it. Um, so far it seems like some sort of signal happening, and this is not the only company that's buying into home building companies. There's a couple of few of them, right? But the acquisition overall, right, marks it the first major strategic deal with Warren Buffett and Warren Buffett's successor George Greg. His name is actually Greg Abel. So Warren Buffett passed the torch down to a guy called Greg Abel for to run the company now. He's no longer there. He's old. He's old now, so he can't be trying to prove a point how much money he can still make. The guy has like fucking $39 billion. So anyway, so yeah, man, he's buying into that one. Greg Abel, that's his name. He's not the only one. Hathaway has been actually invested in the real estate business, right? So they are basically one of the top four in the world. Here's the actual company. So yeah, man. What I'm trying to say is that they are not the only ones. That's strange, very strange. Why they bought into that one? So yeah, man. Here's the actual stock. It's playing around $704. Yeah, man, because of how much money they have now. More money than God. Yeah, so they made a bet on the housing market, meaning that they know something a lot of people don't. Just to simplify it, because it's billions of dollars invested. And there was another company. So yeah, man, there was another company that also did the same thing, right? So there's some sort of controversy and buying shopping spree of people buying into the home builders. So there's a company here in Japan. There's a Japanese firm actually that bought into the housing market, the US housing market. The Somoto. The Somoto Forestry completed its $4.5 billion acquisition, right, of Trio Point Homes in May, right? So yeah, man, that was one of the two to three companies are buying into that. So this is making them like a leader into the housing market. It's gonna make them the fourth largest company, right, to be in the world in the housing what you call this sector. So for yeah, top four in the US home builders basically. Yeah, that's what's happening there, funny enough. And obviously the top three is DR Hometon, Lennar, and Pelter Group. Those are the top three companies that are invested in the real estate in general. And then moving on to other things. Yeah, man, we're gonna move on to bonds. Or we can do commodities quick. Commodities, cryptos, then bonds. So yeah, man, overall today, gold is down, silver is down. Commodities are things that you can feel, touch, and smell. That's another way of remembering quick, short, and simple. The only thing that is up is oil today, as usual. It's up by 6%. Crude oil, WTI, it's up by 7%. Heating oil as well is up by 7%. US wheat is up by 0.10. US sugar is up by 2.9%. And US cotton is also up by 0.99%, so almost 1%. So yeah, man, overall oil is up in general again. It's back being up. It's back where it belongs, I guess. Yeah, man. Moving on to other matters is crypto bros. The cryptos is quite bad. It's quite bad. So with the crypto, there's a significant selling pressure basically. As you can see here today, the Bitcoin, as you can see, it fell 1.4%. It came from that 72,000. Now it's currently sitting at 71,000. To even further, dude. 70.9. It fell in even more, bro. So what we're seeing is now is that we are seeing more than $2 billion leaving the US Bitcoin ETFs over a 2 week period as investors reduce their exposure, geopolitical, and elevated treasury yield. Treasury, we're gonna talk about it just now, which is our bonds. And yeah, man, a lot of people are selling, but one of the most important one was the biggest holder of Bitcoin today. The biggest holder of Bitcoin, which is my uh, MicroStrategy. MicroStrategy. Fuck. How am I spelling it like that? MicroStrategy. This is the biggest holder of Bitcoin. So if you're trying to buy Bitcoin, you can buy this company. So yeah, man, he's one of the reasons why. So he basically sold 2.6 million worth of Bitcoin. And the funny part is, people are shocked why he was selling because he said he will always keep buying every single day, every single year. He will never sell. So people got shocked that he was selling 2.6 billion worth of what you call the shares of Bitcoin. Because yeah, man, that's what happened there. 2.6 billion as well. And then the other one that was down was Ethereum. Let's go back. Let me go back there. So yeah, man, that was basically just to summarize what's happening. So people are reducing their position into Bitcoin in general. and MicroStrategy, the biggest holder, is also reducing their instead of buying, he's selling. Funny enough, but yeah, man, he lost a lot of money. I don't blame him. He lost a lot of money throughout the year, and then Bit what you call this? Ethereum is another one. Ethereum also saw $222 million leaving. Yeah, man, that's what happened there overall. So now, as money is leaving, it's down as well by 1.71%. Currently sitting at 1.9, 1.9 from 2.3 thousand. That's crazy, bro. 1.9 is crazy. That's a lot of money. So yeah, man. So $222 million just left there. 200 million actually, by the way. 200 million left. So yeah, man. Moving on to the other market, which are bonds. The bond market. Here we go. Yeah, man. Overall, the dollar today is up. It's up. It's currently sitting at 99.22. It's not so bad, not so good. It's okay. It's okay. Let's not be dramatic. I don't wanna sound like an economist. It's like recession, recession. Those guys are always screaming recession somewhere, bro. They said, yeah, man. People said that the dollar is gonna collapse. Yeah, man. We've been waiting for that for the last 10 years. No, not even 10 years, even longer. Like 20 years, bro. Every day they keep saying recession, recession. Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, man. So yeah, man. For you to see a recession, we need to see like the fucking currency to collapse. The police, the police goes on strike normally because they don't have enough money to sustain their day to day. The police is gonna strike. People are gonna do riots. Basically, what happened in Sri Lanka. That's when you see some sort of recession, like Sri Lanka. And you have to see corruption. Corruption instead of like money just disappearing. You have to get like something like of that sort. Like Donald Trump, I don't know, Donald Trump stole money from all from a program or something like that. You have to see that type of huge news. But yeah, man, nothing has been happening there. Yeah, man, today the US 30 is currently yielding at 5%. US 10 is at 4.5. US 5 years 4.2. Then the 2 years up, it's currently sitting at 4%. So they're all up by 1%. Basically, just to summarize up, the bonds are up. So what that actually means is that investors are buying the new 30-year bonds and locking in at a 5% return risk free for 3 decades. So serious competition for every other assets in the market. So yeah, man, overall, it shows that the government debt improving and rising the opportunity cost of holding volatility, so the non-yielding assets. So yeah, man. So basically, it's just a move just to show that it's safer to go back to boring things like the bonds, right? Because there's nothing. Yeah, man. The bonds are boring. They're old. It's like the people who normally invest in it. Yeah, man. Because it's pension fund anyway. It's pension fund money that is invested into these type of things, like your 30 year, the 10 year, the 5 year, the 2 year. So yeah, man, it just shows that the longer you stay into bonds, the more you'll be rewarded. So yeah, man. Yeah. So overall, just to summarize, what's actually going on is that the dominant micro themes right now are the U.S. and Iran war, and as well as the AI Eureka and elevated oil prices and a sticky inflation keeping the Fed on hold. Sticky inflation meaning that cost of living is going higher. So now you can't go on a date no more. You have to stay at home and watch a movie. You understand? Yeah, you can't pay for movies now. Now you can just go to those illegal websites. But yeah, man, that's another topic for another day. If you like the video, man, please click like, subscribe. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.